So now I'm going to start with the new recording because previous recording I had deleted, and new recording. For that I have to explain you again that concept that Mexico was the country which had been taken, got the independence in 1930 and started after elections were being conducted after every 6 years, and that one political party was winning the election. Name that political party, that is PRI, Institutional Revolutionary Party, which played dirty tricks. Which kind of dirty tricks they were playing? कौन सी प्ले करते थे प्रणव? कौन सी dirty tricks play करते थे? Those who were employed in the government job has to cast the vote only to them, and those as a teacher they force to the parent that they have to cast the vote only to the members of the PRI party. Number 3, at the last time when the election day is there, at the end of that point, booths and polling stations were being shifted from one place to another place so that the common people should not be able to cast their vote, and they do all that dirty tricks to win the election. So this kind of large sum, and PRI party was also spending large sum of money for winning the election. So this kind of election process, this kind of dirty tricks which were being played by the Institutional Revolutionary Party, we cannot say that Mexico was having a genuine democratic form of government. Is it okay? So next हमने करना था, the next we have already done China in which there was only one political party and have maximum candidate in that, and they were saying that common people have only two choice from one person to another person, but from one political party. Can we say it's a democratic form of government? Can we say?
No.
So,
No.
a democracy must be based upon free and fair election. Means it should be free. The common people should have optimum choice with them. A government should be chosen, the representative should be chosen by the common people, as they must have sufficient amount of choice among themselves from which political party they want to choose which leader. Is it okay? So that we cannot say China was having. Next concept have one person, one vote, one value. This point is there on page number 28. Now we have to go with this. One person means either a person is president of a country or the prime minister of a country or the chief justice of a country or a beggar of a country, or we can say other person who is not having anything as we can recognize them. So that person should have the right to choose the representative. So every person, whether the eminent personality or the beggar, that person should be having right to vote, and each person have one value. As in class 9th you have already discussed on equality के chapter में हमने देखा था कि चाहे वो domestic worker है, चाहे वो doctor है, चाहे वो lawyer है, each person have one vote and one vote has one value. कोई doubt? है कोई doubt? If anyone have doubt, please ask. So we cannot say, like examples are being given over here. In South Africa, women don't have right to vote. South Africa में अब हो गया, पहले नहीं था, ठीक है? Next आ जाता है Estonia had made their citizens in such a way that people belong to Russian minority. Now underline this point. This is another example. Estonia has made its citizens rule in such a way that the people belong to Russian minority find it difficult to get the vote. जो Russian minority के हैं उनको right to vote नहीं है. But हमारे भारत में चाहे वो कोई भी person है, the person who is having above the age of 18 are having right to vote. Next example है Fiji की. These all are one mark question. Fiji election system in such a way that the vote of an indigenous Fiji, जो वहाँ के native हैं, वहाँ के born हैं, they have different वोटिंग मतलब दे हैव उनकी वोट का जो वेटेज है दैट इज डिफरेंट एंड द पर्सन who are no other than the indigenous Fiji or we can say Indian Fiji, they have their amount of vote. अब वोट की जो वेटेज है that is less. So can we consider it as a true democracy?
No.
No. Same here. Same in the case, India is based upon the fundamental principle of all the persons are having right to vote irrespective of their caste, culture, creed, religion and sex. Is it okay? कोई doubt यहाँ पर? है कोई doubt? So in a democracy, all adults must have one vote and each vote must have one value. This feature is being given to us. But in non-democratic country like Fiji, Estonia, there all people don't have a right to vote. Point clear hai? Next concept aata rule of law. Rule of law means everyone is under the law, no one is above the law. Every person is having a chance. If a person is committing any kind of mistake, same punishment will be given by the constitution or the law. There will be no any kind of discrimination. So rule of law and respect of rights. हमें जो rights मिले हुए हैं उनकी हमें respect भी करनी चाहिए. Same another case is being given over here, that is Zimbabwe. Attaining independence, white minority from rule in 1980. अब जिम्बाब्वे को इंडिपेंडेंस कौन सी ईयर में मिली थी? 1980 में. कौन सी ईयर में? This is another one mark question. Zimbabwe attained independence from the white minority in 1980 since the country has been ruled by ZANU-PF party. कौन सी political party थी? ZANU-PF. Fine. So Zimbabwe was under the dash ruled by dash political party. Which political party?
ZANU-PF.
And the second is, in which year they got the independence from white minority? That is 1980. So the party had led freedom struggle leader. Name the leader of ZANU-PF party in Zimbabwe. That is Robert Mugabe. ठीक है? Mugabe. Robert Mugabe. Fine. So Robert Mugabe, he has been ruling the country since independence. Elections were held regularly and always won by ZANU-PF. President Mugabe is the popular, but also use unfair. Unfair होता है not fair. Unfair practices in election. Over a year, the government has changed. अब क्या किया ZANU-PF political party run under the Robert Mugabe? उसने क्या किया? As a powerful person, he made the changes in the existing constitution over a year of time. धीरे धीरे जैसे जैसे साल बढ़ते गए 1980 के बाद उसने सारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के बेस को हिला दिया. उसने सारे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के अंदर इतनी ज्यादा चेंजेस कर दी दैट कॉमन पीपल डोंट हैव एनी काइंड ऑफ राइट अमंग देमसेल्फ एंड ओनली राइट्स वर कंसंट्रेटेड टू द रॉबर्ट मगबे. Got my point? So he had made the basic changes in the constitution and which make the other opposition parties workers as harassment. They were not having any kind of power. The media, the demonstration and public protest were become as illegal. कोई मीडिया उनके अगेंस्ट नहीं जा सकता, कोई पब्लिक प्रोटेस्ट उनके अगेंस्ट नहीं हो सकता, कोई डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन उनके अगेंस्ट नहीं हो सकता. So there was a law that limit the right to criticize the government. उन्होंने क्या किया? सारे लॉज इस हिसाब से बना दिए कि कोई भी रूलिंग पार्टी रॉबर्ट मगबे की ZANU-PF पार्टी को क्रिटिसाइज ही नहीं कर सकता. So he concentrated all the power slowly, steadily by making the constitution amendment in such a way that all power were concentrated only within his hand. अपने हाथों में उसने वो जो है पावर को कंसंट्रेट कर लिया. So that television, radio are controlled by the government and given only by ruling persons. So there are independent newspaper, but government harass those journals who go against them. जो उनके अगेंस्ट आते थे उनको गवर्नमेंट ने क्या करना स्टार्ट किया? हरास करना शुरू कर दिया. So can we say there is a rule of law? Can we say there is a rule of law? No, there is no rule of law because ruling party itself are making the changes in the existing base constitution and doing their own administrative function as their own way. But in India we can say, अगर हम अपनी comparison करें अपनी country के साथ, can the constitution protector, our representative like BJP is right now as a ruling party, can they make the changes in the existing base constitution? No,
No.
because all the common people are electing the representative. So here we can say that Zimbabwe's ZANU-PF party had made the changes in the base structure of the constitution, but as a democratic political party, as a democratic country, we as a citizen of India or the representative of India are not having this kind of right, and every person is being ruled by the law. So everyone is under the law, no one is above the law. Is the line is clear to everyone? सारे जने, हम चाहे वो बेगर है, चाहे वो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर है, चाहे वो प्रधानमंत्री है, कोई भी है, हम सारे क्या हैं, हम लोग उनके अंडर है, रूल के अंडर है. Everyone is under the law, no one is above the law. बट वहां पर क्या हुआ, रॉबर्ट मकवे ने अपने आपको क्या किया, अबव द लॉ बन के सारे रूल्स जो है वो चेंज कर. Is it okay? So democracy, in democracy, elections are must, which helps to give the chance to every person to become as a winner, and every losing person have a chance to become the winner, and every representative is having a chance to lose the election. Is it okay? यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबको बच्चे?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
राइट. सो
Yes,
समरी,
ma'am.
हम लोग समरी पे चल रहे हैं, पेज नंबर 30 पे. पेज नंबर 30 निकालिए अपनी बुक का. समरी. डेमोक्रेसी इज अ फॉर्म और द गवर्नमेंट इन विच रूलर्स आर इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल. This is what we want to say, that democracy is a country, is a form of government in which rulers are elected by the people, and there are free and fair elections, there are regular elections, there are one person, one vote, one value, all the basic features are there. And main points जो यहाँ पर dots दिए हुए हैं, just read and उसको underline करना. What the point want to tell? Rulers elected by the people take all the major decisions. These are the basic features of democracy which are being written over here in the crux form. ये प्रॉपर क्रक्स फॉर्म में लिखे हुए हैं, प्लीज अंडरलाइन, और यही आपको आंसर लिखने में हेल्प करेंगे. फीचर्स के हैं रूलर्स, लाइक मोदी जी हमारे जो है, rulers are elected by the people and take all the major decisions. Number 2, elections offers a choice. We people have a choice whether to go with the Congress, whether to go with the BJP or with the AAP or with BSP. किसी भी political party के साथ जा सकते हैं हम, है ना, किसी को भी वोट दे सकते हैं. So second point, election offers a choice and fair opportunity to the people to change the current ruler. If we feel that the current ruler is not making properly implementation of rules and regulations and running the area of our surrounding is not in the proper way, then we have a right to choose from by casting our vote when the election process are there. And they also have this fear in their mind that if they will not perform well, if they will not take care of their surroundings and not take care of the people living in that area, definitely they have a chance to win or to lose the elections. Is it okay? Second point is clear, everyone? Third point is this choice and opportunity is available to all people on the equal basis. Every person is having equal choice to select, and every candidate is having equal chance to become as a loser or winner as per their work. अगर अच्छा काम करोगे तो अच्छा रिजल्ट पाओगे, अगर अच्छा काम नहीं करोगे तो अच्छा रिजल्ट नहीं पाओगे. पॉइंट क्लियर है थर्ड वाला? Fourth point is the exercise of this choice lead to the government limited by basic rules of the constitution and citizens' rights. यहाँ पर क्या है? Every person is having a fair choice. Like अगर ZANU-PF political party के बारे में बात करें, which is being in only in Zimbabwe, एक ही पॉलिटिकल पार्टी है, ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज को हरास ही करके रखा हुआ है. कैन पीपल डेयर टू कास्ट वोट टू द ऑपोजिशन पार्टी? और पीआरआई पार्टी, इंस्टीट्यूशनल रेवोल्यूशनरी पार्टी, मेक्सिको में सिर्फ एक ही पॉलिटिकल पार्टी रही, बाकी कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी थी ही नहीं. क्या वहां पर लोगों के पास चांस है कि किसी और को विन करें? या चाइना की बात ले लें, वेयर ओनली वन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी इज देयर एंड डिफरेंट कैंडिडेट्स आर देयर. क्या हम वहां पर चॉइस है लोगों के पास? नहीं
No,
है,
ma'am.
नहीं है. So we cannot say that countries which are giving the name of a democratic country themselves, they are actually democratic, because they are not following all the rules or protocols to be followed to become a democratic country. पॉइंट क्लियर है यहाँ पर? सो व्हाई डेमोक्रेसी? अगला पॉइंट आ जाता है व्हाई डेमोक्रेसी. यहाँ पर डिस्कशन है, डिबेटिंग है ऑन द मेरिट्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. सो वी हैव टू गो ऑल, वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड ऑल द मेरिट्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. बेसिकली नाउ टेल मी व्हाट आर द मेरिट्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी? रेगुलर इलेक्शंस आर देयर, free and fair elections are there, one person one vote one value is there, opposition party has a choice, has a chance to win the election in next time, ठीक है, and ruling party has the chance to lose next time if they will not perform. Proper decision making is there. हम डेमोक्रेसी क्यों करते हैं इसका एक और एग्जांपल देती हूँ. डेमोक्रेसी मीन्स all people will sit together and take the decisions, make the consensus, and then follow or make the rules. Is it possible for the whole country with the population of 1.3 billion, मतलब मिलियन करोड़ हमारे पास जो है पॉपुलेशन, उसको हम इकट्ठे बिठाएं सबको और सबकी कंसेंसस के साथ एक रिजल्ट लें? इज इट पॉसिबल? पॉसिबल
No.
है? नहीं पॉसिबल. दैट इज व्हाई इंडियन democratic form of government is being made or being there to choose the representative who will make or take the decision as per the demand of common people, because it is not possible कि हमारे पास ऐसी कोई ग्राउंड है जहां पूरे भारत के लोग एक ही ग्राउंड में बैठ जाएं. Is everyone is having this much of time to sit at one time at one place? कोई केरला से भी आ जाता है. Is it possible? This
No,
is
ma'am. No,
not
ma'am.
possible to make every person who is above the age of 18 to sit at one place. That is why representatives are there, and how many representatives we have in Lok Sabha? Can you tell? This is 543. मैं next chapters में ये properly करवाऊंगी. 543 members, and in Rajya Sabha it is 252 members. हमारे जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है पार्लियामेंट में, पार्लियामेंट इज कंप्राइजिंग टू हाउसेस, वन इज लोकसभा and other is राज्यसभा. लोकसभा में 543 मेंबर्स हैं एंड राज्यसभा में 252 मेंबर्स हैं जो हम लोग चूज करते हैं. और स्टेट लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली में हमारे अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्ट्रेंथ एंड पॉपुलेशन साइज ऑफ दैट स्टेट डिफर करते हैं. हमारे पंजाब के डिफरेंट है, जबकि यूपी के डिफरेंट है. सो दिस वे जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हैं वो चुने जाते हैं. सो आर्गुमेंट इन फेवर ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी मींस डिसीजन मेकिंग इज देयर विद द कंसेंसस ऑफ कॉमन पीपल. ये पॉइंट समझ आ गया? Then second point, if the decision is not being accepted by the common people, like अब पंजाब के farmers की बात करें, if the decision is not being accepted by the common people, they have right to protest, to go with the agitation and make the amendments or tell the government to make the amendments in the constitution. Is it there or not? हमारे है या नहीं है? चाहत है या नहीं है? Yes, it is there. It's there. Fine. Next आ जाता है argument against democracy. Against democracy का क्या है? Definitely, मैंने आपको उस दिन भी बताया था against democracy में क्या है? Expenditure is more there in the election process, which can be used in the any other construction way. ठीक है, किसी और कंस्ट्रक्शन वे में हम यूज कर सकते हैं, बट वी हैव टू स्पेंड ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ money for the commencement of these elections or to do the elections after every 5 years in a regular. सेकंड आ जाता है डिले इन डिसीजन मेकिंग। अभी देखो हमारे पंजाब के जो किसान है वो पिछले 6-7 महीनों से वहां पर बैठे हुए हैं, बट स्टिल द डिसीजन इज नॉट बीइंग टेकन, सो डिले इन डिसीजन मेकिंग इज देयर। पॉजिटिव पॉइंट बता दो, देयर इज अ चांस टू करेक्ट द मिस्टेक्स। डेमोक्रेसी में करेक्ट द मिस्टेक्स का चांस है, इसी पॉइंट को लेके बता रही हूँ। पॉजिटिव पॉइंट क्या है, देयर इज अ चांस टू करेक्ट द मिस्टेक। जैसे कि अब वो कह रहे हैं कि वट एवर यू वॉन्ट वी विल मेक द अमेंडमेंट्स, लेकिन हमारे किसान जो है वो इस चीज पर अड़े हुए हैं कि इस कानून को रद्द करो, लेकिन जो बेसिक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का स्ट्रक्चर है उसमें जो चीज बन जाए उसको हम लोग कैंसिल बिल्कुल नहीं कर सकते, उसके अंदर अमेंडमेंट कर सकते हैं। दैट इज व्हाट दे सेड कि आप लोग जितना बोलोगे वी विल मेक द चेंजेस इन इट, अ बेस विल बी सेम बट द चेंजेस विल बी देयर। So feature is there is a chance to correct the mistake, but demerit is this delay in decision making. Second is corruption. Common leaders or representative use dirty tricks to win the election. Sometimes they give bribes also to the common people to cast the vote. Third, common people don't have responsibility to go for the casting their vote. वो जाते ही नहीं है। जैसे मैंने उस दिन बताया था कि रिक्शा पुलर हो गया, मेसन हो गया, दोज हु आर ऑन डेली वर्क वेजेस वर्कर, they don't try to go for standing in the queue and cast the vote. वो कहते हैं हमें क्या मिल जाना है, why to go? So that is again a wastage of money. ठीक है, common people have lack of interest in casting their vote, those who are very poor. So these are, and another more important point is leaders are moving from one political party to another political party. इसकी एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं दूं आपको तो परगट सिंह जलंधर का एक रिप्रेजेंटेटिव थे, he shifted from one political party to another political party. Fine. So number of leaders are there who change in 1-5 year. वो एक political party में रहे, उनको पता लगा ये political party तो इस बार जीतनी नहीं है, तो before the announcement of another election they try to shift from one political party to another. जैसे कि उसमें भी हुआ था राजस्थान में, अशोक गहलोत जो है उसके साथ पायलट जो थे, he also being shifted from one political party to now he had created his own. So in this way political stunts, these are the demerits. Another is nepotism. word note कर लीजिए, nepotism. nepotism क्या है, पारिवारिकवाद, like इंदिरा गांधी, राजीव गांधी, सोनिया गांधी, और now it is Rahul Gandhi. क्या only one family is there which have the power to run or to become as a head of one political party? This is nepotism. ठीक है, nepotism means पारिवारिकवाद, एक ही परिवार के मेंबर्स को हेड बनाते जा रहे हैं, like in अकाली पार्टी this Prakash Singh Badal and Sukhbir Badal, then Harsimrat Kaur Badal. All these are efficient to run the and have control over one political party. And so, दूसरा point जो मैंने आपको करवाया, shifting of leader from one to another, that is called defection. That is called defection. Word उसके लिए term है defection. So these are the basic demerits of a democratic form of government. Point clear है?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, बच्चे. Just
Ma'am, there is a point that
comparison करें. If we will go with the comparison of democracy and non-democracy, so another one example is being given over here. That is in China from 1958 to 1961, they face a severe famine, which led to 3 crore people were died due to that famine. But during that time, our India was also independent. And our leader, उस time पर हमारे जो leaders थे, they had taken a good decisions because they were responsible to provide need as per the need of common people and security of common people. आपको अगर याद हो तो इस पीरियड में हम लोगों की प्लानिंग जो है वो चल रही थी, इंडिया जो है वो आजाद हो चुका था, इंडिया was independent in 1947 got independence, and 1951-52 में जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी ने promises क्या कर दिया था कि हम लोग फूड सिक्योरिटी को मेंटेन रखेंगे. So this is another one example that in China 1958 to 61 3 crore people died due to famine, but that kind of situation hasn't come here in India, because Indian people or Indian leaders were quite responsible. They were quite responsible. They took the initiative and make the food security available. That is why in 1966 we achieved green revolution, sufficient amount of wheat and rice. हम लोगों का पहला टारगेट ये था ना कि देश में गरीबी को खत्म करना है, भूखमरी को खत्म करना है, बीइंग एज अ रिस्पॉन्सिबल। वहां पर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी उन्होंने लीडर्स ने नहीं उठाई टू प्रोवाइड सिक्योरिटी टू द कॉमन